Da ba ya ba da 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 ba da da da. Do 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 do. Penelope, why? You know I'm too shy and terrified. You know I prefer to keep my feet on the ground. Ooh, for you I would die, but can't you let me stay dry? You should come onto the ship. We'll jump at the same time. Do the stretches. And a big brekkie. Chips. Ugh. Yeah. 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 Ow, don't scratch, Mama.
Good news. My niece has been born.
Hi, Vivian! Congratulations on the new niece! Oh, a happy, shiny, slimy new
Hi.
niece! Congratulations! Sorry, just doing some stretchies.
She got squishy cheeks.
Then take a quick potty break and I'll be right back.
Wait.
Squishy cheeks! Oh, the squishiest of cheeks!
Yes, please. Potty break.
I'm back. Congratulations again! That means your niece and my niece are going to be born really close together.
Welcome back.
Mine was born on the 29th.
Oh my god, that's so cool.
Her first year birthday's coming right up. It's so funny because I had in my phone program that her birthday was this weekend because I think there was like a Facebook announcement for her birthday party. And so I assumed her birthday was like coming right up, right? And so I was telling my brother, tell her happy birthday for me in case I forget to say hello tomorrow. And then he just now told me, her birthday's on the 29th. And I'm like, you motherfuckers. Oh my gosh, I am so tired of people having parties the weekend before the birthday. Right, because then I feel like a goober when that's forever cemented in my mind that that is their birthday, okay?
Right, OMG.
I am tired of everybody just having the weekend before because it's convenient. Good God. I only have one slot in my brain for dates, okay? You either have the right date or you don't, okay? Even if you correct me, I will never be able to remember it again. You get one safe slot. That's it. There are no overwrites.
My brain has trouble with dates. Why make me more confused?
It's not,
W.
and it's not just that. It's like for anything for like dates, names, or like instructions. You gotta make sure the instruction you tell me the first time is the correct instruction. Because again, there are no overwrites.
Twins.
There are no overwrites. I will remember everything you said the first time, right? But if you try and correct it, I'll just be doubting myself forever after that unless I write it down. Like, you can't do that to me. I don't know why. I've tried, but now when it comes to names, yeah, more than likely I will not remember your name no matter how many times. Not even the first time. I'm sorry. I tried. I used to be so good at names, but not anymore. I don't know what happened. Screen names, I can remember. I think it's because, it's written. So I might just have to start writing down names. I don't know. Oh my goomy. So, anyway, tangent. Congratulations. You're gonna be the best uncle.
Yes.
Alright, so we're playing Lacuna.
I'm gonna get her to play all the retro games.
All the retro games. Oopsie's gonna be on his Switch for the majority of this until we get started, because, like, I know there's a lot of reading, and this game is not for Oopsies, so. So, apparently. I haven't read any spoilers or anything like that, so. Okay, game. Try to click on the game, but it's being stubborn. There we go. So last we left off, there was a call. The president has been shot. Oh, we're just gonna play that scene again. Fine, that works. Hello? Conrad, it's me. Everything alright? It's not. Banny's been shot. Bunny's been shot! What? What? How? What's his condition? He's dead. Where are you now? He's dead? I asked you where you are, Conrad. I'm at my place. I'll have someone pick you up. You know I don't- It's a 15-minute train ride. I'll be right there. Make it quick.
Fuck. How could that happen? I didn't even dare think about the impending political aftermath. If this was indeed murder, it couldn't be. I hope there was a mistake. Maybe Gary had gone crazy. Maybe I was dreaming. Foreign Minister Banny's death could be the tipping point in the conflict between Gyara and
Banny!
Drovia. His whole visit was meant to ease tensions between our planets. Now it could lead to war. The first interplanetary war. Fuck, Neil, snap out of it. You'll figure this out. Focus on the task ahead.
This is a bot. Oh, it's a robot fixing the stairs. Oh. Oh, train. Oh boy. I was just thinking, like, oh, hold on. There you are, Conrad. Took you long enough. Evening, Gary. Fill me in. It seems like Bunny was shot by a sniper when he was out on the balcony. His secretary was with him when it happened. Clean headshot. He was dead on the spot. Maybe the secretary did it! The staff's pretty shaken up, but nobody else is hurt. Any development since he was shot? Anything suspicious? No. It seems that the sniper hit their target and ran. Oh, it was a sniper. I also asked the staff if they noticed anything unusual prior to the attack. The secretary and the priest said no, and the bodyguards refused to talk to me altogether. How come? Bunch of radical Drovian nationalists, conspiracy nuts. They're still in shock. Give them a moment. They're all traumatized right now. They're supposed to be professionals. They gotta snap out of it. If they keep refusing to cooperate, I'm taking them in for obstructing our investigation. This is Gara, not some lawless rock. Hold on. Did you say priest earlier? Yeah, a guy from Bunny's staff, his spiritual advisor, and a somewhat prominent Salviant front member. The guy's fucking annoying. Conroy said he can barely keep him away from Bonnie's body. What's the priest trying to do? Fuck if I know. Some weird shit. Anyway, we're trying to find out where the shot came from. It has to be one of the opposite high-rises, but we don't know which one. I've already started looking into it, and I think we can pretty much rule out the casino. They ramped up security tonight because of the big fancy event. It'd be near impossible to get a gun in there. And very stupid. We need to track down the perp as soon as possible. Get up there and give Wong a hand. Copy that. You realize how big of a shit show this is, right? I can't believe he got shot. What did we miss? I mean, we checked everything. Kept tabs on everyone. Bunny seemed to be in nobody's crosshairs. How in God's name could that happen? Let's find out. Seriously, Conrad, we better have quick results on our hands. If we don't, we'll be the first in line to be out of a job. Yeah, and you know, there might be a war. Just get up there and find where that shot came from. Report back to me when you're done. I have a few phone calls to make. Roger. Hello. Neil, over here. It's always nice to see you, except, you know, it's the middle of the night and if it's just the middle of the night and there's a dead guy on the balcony. Yeah, well, I call that Tuesday. It's Friday. For real, I'm glad you're here. Gary's been acting like, you know, himself. I'm just setting up my mobile lab and I could use your help. Our #1 priority is to find out where the shot came from. The chief already prepared a case sheet. Let me send it to you now. He wants you to submit it as soon as you think you got it. Take a look around and talk to Bunny's staff. Maybe that'll get us closer to your answer. Got it. Oh, and one more thing. We're still missing an important piece of the puzzle. We didn't find the bullet yet. Let me know if you do. Alright, I'm on it. Is it inside the body, perhaps? Are you with the CDI? I am. Neil Conrad. Pleased to meet you. I am Prince Arjan. I was Mr. Bunny's spiritual advisor. I kindly ask that you let me take off Mr. Bunny's jewelry. It's a very important part of the Soviet farewell ritual. We must free the dead from their worldly possessions so they can safely cross over to the afterlife. It sounds to me you want his jewelry! It must be done before the soul has completely left the body, and we're running out of time. And I'll hand the jewelry over to the CDI right away. It has no value to me. I understand, but I can't have you moving the body. It's crucial evidence that can't be tampered with. Do you believe in something, Mr. Conrad? My personal convictions are irrelevant here. The CDI has a clear protocol concerning the handling of murder victims, and it does not allow touching them. So you believe in protocol. Listen, Mr. Arjan, I'm not here to discuss philosophical questions with you. Please, I'll be very careful with taking off the jewelry. I'll make sure not to alter any of the evidence. The Garian state likes to pride itself in its tolerance and liberty. This is your chance to prove to me that those are just not empty words. I'm sorry, we can't take any chances here. If you want us to find the culprits, please stay away from the body. So they're empty words after all. I pray for the corrupted Garian soul. Oh, shut up! Alright then, I'm sorry. Hello, Neil Conrad, CDI. Are you with Mr. Bunny? We already talked to your colleagues. I know, but I need your help with something. Do you know where I can find the key to the cupboard upstairs? Why would you need to look in there? I think it contains an important piece of evidence. I'd prefer if you didn't mess with anything before Davian authorities arrive. Darovian authorities? We prefer this be handled by our own people. The sniper will surely be off planet by the time that happens. We'll share our findings with them anyway, I promise. Oh, like you promised to protect Mr. Bunny? I understand you're upset. We'll take full responsibility for this when the time comes. You will, huh? What will the punishment be? A promotion? It's okay, Eddie. We don't want to fight. It's only convenient for Gar that one of the champions for Darovian independence is out of the picture. We're all on the same side here. I understand how you feel, but the perp is still out there. We need to get them quickly. If they have another target, we need to find out now. Shouldn't be too hard. Who else is pissing off your government? Please be reasonable. I'm not your enemy. Yes, you are. Listen, the assassin might be on their way to their next Drovian target right now, and if you can't do anything about it, but the CDI can. You decide if your personal grudges are more important to you than your people's safety. Just give him the key. It's not like there's anything in there. Fine, here's my keychain. This better lead to something. Much obliged. The bullets inside the cupboard, as well as pieces of a skull! Good work. Hold on. This kind of projectile usually doesn't go very far. They probably use a comparatively small rifle to better disguise the gunshot. It was fired from a distance of no more than 200 meters, I would say. 250 tops. Good to know. Thank you. By the way, I forgot something earlier. There. You should now be able to submit the sheet I sent you. I don't know if you have all the evidence yet, but you're now able to submit conclusions once you do. Any new findings? Yeah, I know where the bullet came from. Probably from Pixie Casino. Good job, Conrad. I'm sending Saito to lock the place down. You head over there. I'll catch up as soon as I can. Listen, about the bodyguards. Cut them some slack. It took some convincing, but they helped me find the bullet that killed Bunny. Let's cut them some slack and question them tomorrow when the shock is worn off. Since when do you have a soft spot for Drovian extremists? I don't, but these are special circumstances. Anyway, you should get going. I'm on my way.
It wasn't until I was on my way back to the train that I noticed the park's obscene size. The night was cool, and the Mansion District was probably the quietest place in the whole center. It was one of the last spots in the area where buildings hadn't been stacked on top of each other like toy blocks. My head was unusually clear, and to my surprise, I noticed that I was in a good mood. In retrospect, I believe that it stemmed from a sense of purpose driving me forward that night.
Yeah, Young, what's up? Listen, Neil, the police just got an anonymous tip from Sakura Hotel. Whoever sent it to them didn't provide a lot of details. They just said they've been in contact with a suspicious person. Why so vague? I don't know, but they made me wonder if the bullet came from Sakura Hotel after all. I took another long look at the sheet you submitted, and I think you got the wrong building. Long told me earlier there's an event at Pixie Casino with lots of security. They would have noticed. Judging by the position of Bunny's body, I'd say the shot came further from the right. Come on! You said 200 meters, not 150. Bitch. Hey, Santa, looks like you beat here. Well, the rest of us use cars, you know. I know. So let me bring you up to speed. We locked down the hotel and told the staff that nobody could go in or out. Holloway is keeping an eye on everybody in the lobby. I flew a drone up to the highest room. Long said that's where the sniper might be. It's empty. Lights out and no signs of life. Figure as much. Snipers don't usually stick around. But I did see lights in the hotel, in the room below. Maybe the guests in there saw or heard something. I'll pay them a visit. The receptionist said the sniper's room was rented out to a gentleman named Diaz. I got his ID chip number already. Currently running a citywide search for it, but without success so far. Do we know what Diaz looks like? They don't have any surveillance cameras in the hotel. You know how it is. Rich people and their privacy. So no, we don't know what he looks like, but maybe you can find out. I opened a sheet. Let me send that to you. What did you tell the staff? That we have reason to believe that a dangerous criminal escaped from the hotel. Good work. Let me know if you get a hit on our perp's ID. I'll be inside if you need me. Good luck. Good evening. Good evening, Neil Conrad, CDI. Could you answer a few questions? Naturally. Do you have any relevant information on Mr. Diaz for me? Anything suspicious? Nothing out of the ordinary. I sent all the information we have to your colleague. Payment info, ID number, those kind of things. I see. I'd like to have a look around Diaz's room. Do you have a universal key card or something? If it's absolutely necessary, yes, it is. Here you go, sir, but please be careful not to disturb any of our guests at this late hour. Thanks, I will. Good evening, Agent Long, CDI. Hey, Gary, I've got a key card. Let's have a look at Diaz's room. All right, let's get up there. Please keep it down in the corridors if possible, and mind the carpets. Guns out! Expensive whiskey. Piece of paper. It's empty except for a strange hand-drawn symbol in the middle. Might be relevant. Fancy bathtub. Maybe the perp used it. We should have the whole bathroom checked for DNA. Did he use the potty? Guess not. Hey, Gary, could you come over here for a second? Did you find something? I'm pretty sure a piece of the window pane was cut and put back in. Judging from the blue residue, they used a pocket laser cutting device. Do you think the sniper could have fired from here? It's possible. He'd have to be a really good shot, though. I saw a tiny blood stain on the carpet below. Maybe the perp cut himself when he handled the piece of glass. Good work. I'll go back to my post and tell the DNA guys. Let me know when you're done. What the? Stay calm, man, with the CDI. And I'm the CEO of Norton Robotics. I'm serious. We're Agent Conrad and Agent Long with the CDI. I'm also serious. I'm Clarissa Norton, CEO of Norton Robotics. Oh. Didn't the CDI teach you to knock first? We're in the middle of a high-profile investigation. Manners still matter. On that note, would you mind calling off your armed drone? Fine. Please make yourselves comfortable. You'd rather stand. You need to answer a couple questions. Everyone wants a piece of me these days. Make it quick. I'm a busy woman. Did you hear gunfire earlier? A gun? What kind of war zone is this? Answer the question, please. No, but now you mentioned it, I heard some noise earlier. Sometime between 1 and 2. I thought someone had popped a cork. Anything else? Make it quick. Do you know your upstairs neighbor? Here in the hotel? Never saw him. But I heard him take a phone call in the corridor earlier, around 11 o'clock. I believe he was pacing up and down the hall until the person he called picked up. Then he went to his room. Was it a live conversation, or did he get a recorded message from someone off planet? He spoke too, so it must have been a live conversation. What do you say? I don't know, I didn't pay much attention. He might not have spoken Garian at all. Anything else? That's all, thanks. So you're gonna leave me alone now? We might have to bring you up in for questioning, but for now, please stay put and wait for further instructions. Of course I'll stay. My tea isn't even cool enough to drink yet. Who the fuck's drinking tea in the middle of the night? Saito, anything new? Well, I tried to find out how Diaz escaped the hotel. Banny was shot at 1:39. I suppose that Diaz left shortly after that, between 1:45 and 2:15. There's a functioning ID scanner at the door that only picked him up once when he arrived. He can't have let through the front door. I had my drone scan the whole building for his ID twice already. He must have gone out through the back door, but you don't get far that way by foot. He's picked up by a getaway driver in the backyard. There's a vehicle tracker on the launch pad that scans each car at the exact time it lands there. Cars aren't allowed to stick around for long in the launch pad. They're just meant for quicker deliveries and pickups. Here's the thing. I went to ask the guard to pull the data for me a couple minutes ago. He said someone had turned it off earlier tonight. Swore it wasn't him and that he hadn't noticed. We had to find out who it was. Well, so if we confront... Ugh. I'm sorry. I have, something in my mouth is hurting me. I have a...
Gooey morn.
Good morning, PG! How you doing? PG!
Morning, Peachy.
I have a piece of skin in my mouth that's getting irritated between my teeth. This reading shit's hard.
Hi, Wing. Hi, Oopsie. Hi, Ren.
Good morning. I hope you got lots of good sleep. And that you're enjoying your air conditioning. Air conditioning.
Oh no. Maybe not the best game for mouth alkies.
It's definitely not. I think something got pinched while I was sleeping because it's like sticking out and it's getting caught between
air
my teeth.
conditioning.
Like my back molars. Ugh.
Hee hee hee. Anoof. Oof, that's the worst.
I have a filling back there and it feels a little sharp. I wonder if I should get it checked out because like I think it's formed a callus in the back of my mouth and that callus is like sticking out
mouth
today.
Pains are a very different pain.
Ugh. It feels like I'm chewing on myself whenever I talk. I don't like it.
More nerves in our mouths or something.
I know we do in our teeth. Fuck, my last dentist appointment, I went in because I thought I chipped one of my lower teeth. And she's going in there with the
You're
tool.
too close to your brain.
And she's poking my lower teeth. And I got a weird pain that was so sharp that I leapt out of my seat. I like lunged downward to slide out from under her. And I'm like, I am so sorry. I don't even know what. Like my body just reacted. I thrust myself out of the chair. I don't even know how I did it. Like, because like my hands are not clutching the armrest. They're clutching my body. So like, how the fuck?
Mayday tactical
It
retreat.
did that twice. Like, I am so sorry. Like, I just flew out of that chair. At least I didn't bite. But, like, my body was like, nope, yeet. Like, what?
Glad a tool didn't injure you when you did.
Yeah, yeah, I just slid out so fast. I was like, what the fuck? Like, my brain reacted so fast, I didn't even know what the fuck happened. I was like, holy shit. That's happened to me 3 times total, where they just poke something in my mouth and my body just whoosh. And again, I don't know how it happens. I'm not grabbing anything. So, like, what muscles did my body use for me to dodge that quickly? What? Thanks, cerebellum, I guess. Oh, just thinking about it's making my back hurt. Stretches. Sheet to my cell. Yay, homework. Submitted as a soon you think you disabled the tracker.
Peachy, peachy, peachy. Baby is born safe and sound.
It's safe, baby! Your AR module can read it directly from the scanner on the launch pad. Roger that. Did you see anybody leave between 1:30 and 2:15? No, I was fast asleep until I got called down to the lobby. I have my own room upstairs. Your own room? Do you live here? Mostly, yes. Thank you. Happy to help. My colleague said the guard is in charge of the vehicle track in the backyard. Is that correct? Yes, Mr. Smith. Is the tracker ever turned off? Turned off? No, it operates around the clock. And it doesn't usually break or have hiccups of any sort? I don't think so. It was installed the day before yesterday. I can't imagine it's already acting up. But Mr. Smith can certainly answer your questions about the tracker in more detail. He's usually not in contact with our clients. I apologize if he appears untrained. Thank you. What does Diaz look like? Unfortunately, I've never met him. The reception wasn't occupied when he checked in last night. He used our electronic check-in service. Thank you. That's all for now. Interesting. Do we not have any cameras? Look at the giant koi fish pond. Excuse me, sir. How can I help you? Does anybody leave between 1:30 and 2:15? I was right here all night, but I didn't really pay attention to that, sorry. We gave a concert earlier, and I kept playing for the people that stuck around. Thank you. How can I help you? Have you met Mr. Diaz? The guest from the 8th floor? I think I talked to him yesterday. He was having a late-night drink at the bar after he arrived. I was packing up my things when he went to his room. I asked him about the viola he was carrying. Quite an expensive model, I have to say. Did he show it to you? No, he kept it in his case. He generally wasn't the talkative type. A redhead with a beard. Back in the kitchen, cleaning some glasses, had a lot of dishes to do after the concert.
At Ren Cloquier. Congratulations. Thank you.
Vehicle trackers turned off tonight? Sometimes I take a break. I usually ask Felicia or Byrne to take over and keep an eye on everything. Felicia's the bartender, the one who won't shut up about her stupid kid. Byrne is the pianist. Do they take over for you tonight? Yeah. Let me think. Felicia at 22, Byrne at 45. Both for about 15 minutes. Thanks. Do you always store your whiskey in the backyard? That's an expensive brand to just leave out here. Oh, looks like they forgot to bring in part of tonight's shipment. I'll let the bartender know. Was the whiskey dropped off here by car? Yeah, the alcohol often comes in pretty late. Do you remember when they landed tonight? No. Wait, I do, actually. I saw them arrive when I went back in after a break. It was precisely at 22:10. Are you sure about the time? Yeah, I was looking at my cell right at that moment because I got a message. Thank you. Oh, that's what it is. Whiskey. Got it. I wasn't paying attention. Oh no.
Oh.
Oh, my brain. Oh no. I thought the freaking tracker would give me, would like list all this stuff for me. Oh no. Cross-reference the time of the last entry with who happened to be standing for Smith at the guard booth at that time. Crap. 2204. Alright. I didn't say that! I said... I clicked the... No! I clicked the damn bartender! What the fuck? You guys saw that, right? Did I not submit the bartender? What the fuck? I submitted the bartender! It better not have saved. Oh shit, I'm gonna be mad! Oh no! It fucked up! No! I am not ruining a playthrough over this. What the fuck? Piece of shit. You're going back. Well, what about when you fuck up, game? I know I selected that damn bartender. Whew! So angry. Look, there's a hidden Mickey, and there's boobies, and then there's a bird. Oh. Safe room is good to know. Whew. Before I didn't even make it, so... Damn! Nothing like the alarms blaring to make your heart race.
Even after 10 years, meeting your ex still feels kind of strange. Or maybe it doesn't if you don't still have feelings for her. And maybe it doesn't if the whole world isn't on the brink of war. I don't even know why I agreed to see Kat that day. My thoughts were still lingering on my work. My unit was responsible for the safety of one of the most important visitors Yara had seen in a long time. Joseph Banny, Foreign Minister of Drogi.
Bunny!
Whatever came of his negotiations with our president could make or break the relationship between our planets for generations to come. Yet here I was, fighting with my ex about how often I should call my daughter, pretending that it mattered.
It does matter!
As I started walking home, I felt angry at myself. Not for failing to show my daughter how much I cared for her, but for actually not caring as much as she would have deserved. At least that's what I thought I felt like at the time. I was under a lot of pressure due to Banny's visit, and I found it hard to think about anything other than work.
In a post-cancer time, smoking is less lethal but still addictive lifestyle for many. Cigarettes can be bought all across the city. Choice is yours. Help Neil quit smoking or enjoy some nice views of the city over a cigarette. Oh no! Neil, you don't need to smoke. You need to be there for your daughter.
I looked at my reflection in the glass and down at the layers of city below my feet. I wondered why I'd opened up to Kat about feeling weird at our old place. I didn't want her to think I still missed her. Maybe I did, because something still hurt when I saw her. Although it might just have been the memory of not getting something we wanted, of having failed. As good as we may be at making sense of things, there are some we can't work into the narrative. Fuck! How could that happen? I didn't even dare think about the impending political aftermath. If this was indeed murder, it couldn't be. I hope there was a mistake. Maybe Gary had gone crazy. Maybe I was dreaming. Foreign Minister Banny's death could be the tipping point in the conflict between Gyara and Drovia. This whole visit was meant to ease tensions between our planets. Now it could lead to war.
War.
First interplanetary war. Fuck, Neil, snap out of it. You'll figure this out. Focus on the task ahead.
Running, running, running! Running, running, running! Yep, very fresh. I'm trying to figure out what I'm supposed to do with the priest here. Yeah. Aw, Mira and Noah got married! Yay! Her parents died, though. She spent the rest of her youth as an orphan in her grandmother's care. As she tells GNN, she still suffers from PTSD to this day. Tune in tonight for our special installment when Maine recounts her memories of the horrific Sector 2 incident. Ugh. Thank you for the big blim! Thanks for saying hello. She didn't show it. She was happy you swung by.
It wasn't until I was on my way back to the train that I noticed the park's obscene size. The night was cool, and the Mansion District was probably the quietest place in the whole center. It was one of the last spots in the area where buildings hadn't been stacked on top of each other like toy blocks. My head was unusually clear, and to my surprise, I noticed that I was in a good mood. In retrospect, I believe that it stemmed from a sense of purpose driving me forward that night.
It's so weird though, like Sakura Hotel is on the left for crying out loud, and the lady who we just talked to said, "Oh, it might have been coming from the right," and then even the freaking forensic scientist said, "Yeah, the bullet came from 200 meters away," when the Sakura was 150. So, what the fuck? Alright, finally. I really gotta get home soon. I don't know if you have kids you gotta take care of. The guard told me that you took over for him during his break at 22 o'clock. Or, what is it? That's 10 o'clock. After that, no more vehicles were scanned on the launch pad. However, the guard said that people were picked up in the backyard all night. According to the pianist, there was a deliberately delivery shortly after 10, but there's no record of it. The tracker must have already been turned off. Here to explain what's going on here? I don't know what you're talking about. If you won't be honest with me now, I'll have to take you in for questioning. What? No, I have to get home. Mr. Diaz is suspected of being involved in an interplanetary murder case. I don't have to tell you how serious it is to be complicit in something like that. Murder case? Shit, I didn't know what he was up to, okay? It was about the money. Did he kill someone? Please tell me everything from the start. Diaz was at my bar last night. He offered me a drink. At first I thought he was gonna hit on me, but then he said he needed my help. That he was expecting a visit today, and that his visitor wanted to stay under the radar. He asked me if I could do him a favor and turn the car tracker off. Offered me a bunch of money for it. I had to take it. I really needed it, okay? I didn't think it would do any harm. I assumed it was about a secret lover. Maybe a famous one. Wouldn't be the first time around here. It was also pretty commonplace that our guests asked for special favors. This was a pretty small one, honestly. And then, I saw Diaz leave tonight. He was picked up by a guy in a white van. I realized he had lied to me, and I got cold feet. That's when I called in the anonymous tip. So that was you. Why didn't you say right away that he got away in a van? I don't know. I panicked, okay? I said he was suspicious, and I hoped you'd take it from there. I didn't want to implicate myself by drawing attention to the car. I see. A white van, huh? Did you catch any more details about the car or the driver? No, I'm sorry. What does Mr. Diaz look like? He's a skinny, tall guy with red hair and a red beard. Please, you have to understand, I didn't think it was a big deal. You can't tell anyone. I could barely make ends meet. I can't lose my job or go to jail. I have a son. He bribed the bartender to turn off the vehicle tracker in the backyard. After she did that, a white van came and picked up Diaz. The bartender gave an anonymous tip to the police. It sounds like a risky plan, banking on the cooperation and silence of a stranger like that. I think that part was improvised. The tracker was installed only 2 days ago. Don't you think she might have been an accomplice from the get-go? Unlikely. If she was, I don't think she would have called in a tip. Maybe, but we should have her to be arrested to be sure. Leave her be. Honestly, we got bigger fish to fry. What are you talking about? She's clearly involved in this whole conspiracy, knowingly or not. She did something she thought was insignificant to make some extra money. She's probably underpaid and she has a kid. Do we really want to risk her going to jail? She should have thought of that. Knowing makes us complicit. We'd be breaking the law. Law and justice aren't always the same thing. Gentlemen, I've been looking at that white van you were talking. A vehicle matching the description passed by a nearby security camera at about the right time. Pretty sure that's it. I followed its trail. It was last scanned a few minutes ago and seems to be parked now. Where? In the lower layers, just a few train stops away. Excellent work. Conrad, you go check it out. I'll be waiting for the chief here. He's on his way. Wanted to see this place for himself. And I'll get back to headquarters. I'm more of a help with the database at my fingertips. Copy that. I'll catch the next train and keep you posted. One cigarette. Hey Neil, did you find the van yet? Looking at it now, seems like they dumped it. Figured as much. I dispatched the team to your location. I'll give the van a thorough screening. You should leave it behind and go after the perp now. Maybe he's still close. Be careful, I've been looking at Mr. Diaz some more. His ID seems to be completely fake. There's no record of it before he checked into the hotel. Fake IDs are very hard to come by. You need a surgeon to put it in, and a very good hacker who injects it into the federal database. This is yet another sign that we're dealing with a big fish here, or more likely, a bunch of them. Copy that. Thanks for the heads up. You look like you're here for the concert. I wish I was. Can I ask you a question? Did you see the person that landed the van over there? Do I look like a snitch to you? Do I look like the police to you? Fair. If you're not a cop, what are you? Neil Conrad, CDI. Damn, CDI, that's even worse. Look, did you or did you not see the driver? I'm trying to find out where they went. I've only been out here for a minute. My dog needs to have a leak, then we're going back in. You taking your dog to a concert? He appreciates good music. Are we done? If you didn't see anything suspicious, yeah. Look, man, everyone I have looks suspicious to you. If you want to do some actual good, have a look around down at the pier. My friend Rob keeps having trouble with his business. Some assholes climb onto his boats, leave their ship behind, make a mess. That's maybe something to look into. But then you're not really interested in helping the community, are you? You have me all figured out. Have fun at the concert. No license plates. What's with the fancy suit? Pocket laser! Excuse me, sir, huh? Have you been here all night? Who's asking? Neil Conrad, CDI, I'm investigating a case. Every time you're looking for a culprit, it's always down here, huh? We're all from the same city. Sure as hell doesn't feel like it. I noticed a rope over there that looks like has been cut recently. Do you know anything about that? Did someone steal a boat? Did Rob call you here? Rob? Nah, I didn't think so, but he's still gonna want to talk to you. Rob! Someone's here to talk about your boat! Well, tell him to get up here! You heard the man. Hey, the first time cops responded to my call. I had some punks vandalize one of my boats last month and nobody showed. I'm not with the police. Sorry to disappoint you, I'm not actually with the police. What the hell are you doing here? Investigating a different case. You might be able to help me. And what about you helping me? Why does the police ignore me and everyone I know? I don't know, but you have to listen to me. The man who stole your boat might be very dangerous. Help me find him and you'll get your property back. When did he steal it? It's 3:40 now. A good hour ago. I heard the engine start and then Ed yelled something. Ed, the man down at the pier. Yeah, he wanted to stop that guy, but he's an old man, you know? I went out to see what was going on. The boat was already leaving the port. I see. How long had it been since in this harbor prior to being stolen? Or over a week. Wasn't booked a lot lately. Is there a way to track it? All boats go in or out are picked up by a scanner at the port entrance. The port AI next door has the data. Maybe it'll spit out if you tell them to get law enforcement. I'll get a try. What's your ship's ID? No idea. It's called Berta. Don't you have a record of that? I don't know what to tell you. It's Berta to me. Will the name show up in the system? No, but it's painted on the side. Do you know anything about the thief? Nope, except that's probably a Saviant. Makes you think that. Because the Saviants have vandalized my boat last month. Is that all you're basing this assumption on? Well, makes sense, doesn't it? Did you see the thief? No, but Ed saw him. Ed doesn't seem keen on talking to me either. He's an old grump, that's for sure. Any chance you convince him to help us out? Ha! Nobody tells Ed what to do, least of all y'all upper folks. One of you bureaucrats chased him out of his old harbor. If he ever had any sympathy for you, that's where it ended for sure. Sounds like that's something important to Ed, huh? Won't shut up about it. So you bring me my boat back or what? I'll do the best I can. If it turns up, I'll let you know. Could you describe to me what you saw? Look, I was thrown out of Lacuna Harbor the other day. When I brought this boat as a young man, came with a spot there. Now the whole area is being turned upside down. Construction everywhere, richer folks moving in. First they tell us it's no big deal for us locals. 2 weeks ago, I'm landing my boat. They asked for money. New management, they say. Of course, I didn't want to pay up. Truth be told, I couldn't have anyway. I called the company. All I hear is lawyer gibberish, so I decided to go elsewhere. Look at this pitiful pier I've been staying at. Not a single decent pub in sight. If you help me get my spot back, I'll tell you what I saw. I'll be damned. Seems like things are finally looking up. Let's connect ourselves. You can call me as soon as you have my spot. Okay, here's what you need to know. My spot was at Lacuna Harbor, right next to the Red Herring. The Red Herring? It's a pub. The best one there is. I see. Very clever. That's where you'll find my Fred. My friend Fred, the harbor master. Go talk to him. It's a few miles down the canal from here. Can't you tell me? This is really time sensitive. Nah, we have a deal. Like I said, I gotta shoot my shot. Fine, but I'll have to wait a little. I'm following a hot trail right now. So much for not smoking.
How were your waffles?
Always delicious. How is your brekkie?
Is good.
Yay. How's your air conditioning? Show me the recent traffic data. Access denied. I am Neil Conrad, CDI. Scan my ID. Welcome, Agent Neil Conrad. What can I do for you? Today's traffic data. Come on!
And date my HVAC.
Understood. Displaying traffic data. Anything else? That's all. Hey, any updates? Not yet, but maybe soon. I think our guy stole a boat. A boat? Why would he do that? Maybe to avoid scanners. Boats aren't tracked as closely as cars or pedestrians. Still, the boat should be easy enough to find. They're slow, and there are scanners at every port entrance. Problem is, I don't know the boat's ID yet, but I do have a record of the local traffic data on screen right here. Traffic data again, huh? Do you know what the boat arrived at the time it left? Approximately, I should be able to identify the right one on that list. Just give me a moment. Send it via keypad as soon as you do. That's a lot of numbers. I can't read. Okay, so... It's a leaving boat, right? So I don't even have to look at incoming. I need to look at what's outgoing. Okay, so about an hour ago, that should be 2:30-ish. There's two 239s, so we get two numbers. Okay, 683098. Is it any incoming? There's incoming. And so outgoing. Okay, so it's not that one. This had, because like, didn't they say the boat was there for like a whole week? It hadn't been used, right? So it should be the other one, but I'll double check. Right. Okay, so it's 220190. Did I not do it right? Got the ID you sent me and I found the boat. I'm sending you the location, right? Sido? Hold on, I think I got a hit. The hit? On Diaz's ID chip. Got picked up just now. It's right next to the harbor where the boat docked. We definitely got the right one. Diaz passed through a train station on foot. He got on a train? No, he scanned at both exits. You're the closest agent to his current location. Get there stat. Train! Train! Come on, train! Okay, that was worth it. Get your hands off me! Stop resisting, ma'am. What am I being arrested for? You know you have no right. I want to talk to my lawyer. Do you have a lawyer? Maybe? You don't know. Let's call them down to the station then, because that's where we're going. No, why are you wasting your time on me? There's a guy with a rifle around here. Mr. Grindle, there isn't. Let's go. May I ask what's going on? These two officers are making a grave mistake. The whole corner should be locked down now. There's a man with a rifle around here. Miss Grindle calls us every week. Last time was for a car that was too large for its parking spot. Before that, she called us on a street vendor because he was lurking outside the apartment block. No, I'm an upper. I don't belong down here. Just falling to hard times for a while. You've been living here for 12 years. Let's go. I overheard some dangerous people. They have a gun and some important data or something. They killed someone already. She said, is it done? And she said, he's dead. I was watching something online when I heard voices coming down from the apartment next door. I was surprised. It's always so quiet that I wasn't even sure if someone lived there. There's a man and a woman. They seem to be fighting about something. I wanted to make sure it wasn't domestic abuse, so I turned off my program and listened. You never know down here. What'd they fight about? I could show you. When I got suspicious, I started recording them with my cell. You did what? That's a violation. Just listen to it. The things they talked about. Can you send the logs to me? And the last, I'll need to stay put. Man, they really did a number on your face, but I have to say, I kind of like the new look. I don't. Are you drunk? I don't have to be drunk to have an opinion on your new face. But you smell like whiskey, and what the hell happened to your arm? I cut myself. It doesn't matter. Wow, this hideout's really a shithole. I've only been staying here a few days. Where's your violin? Funny. I gave the rifle to... Zora, listen to me. We don't have much time. I passed by a scanner on my way here. They're probably on my tail already. Fuck! What were you thinking? You're still wearing the ID chip? Why don't you go straight back to the HQ to have it taken out? Were you able to procure the data? Excuse me. Yeah, the old man didn't suspect a thing. Listen, you need to give it to me. The boss called and said there was a change of plan. I'll take care of the handover. I called the guy we're meeting and told him I was coming instead of you. He seemed a bit pissed, though. I think I woke him. Didn't expect him to be sleeping at 11. Are you out of your mind? They know your ID. They'll catch you for sure up there. I know the route you were going to take. I know how to get on and off Juros Plaza without being scanned. Why didn't the boss tell me all about this? And why the fuck did we change plans? I talked to the boss after the hit. He told me to come get you. No idea why, blah, blah, blah. Come on, Zora, give me the stick. We need to move on now. The CDI could be here any minute. Boyd, let me get my stuff. Give me the stick. Fine, here it is. Where are we going? We should split up right now. Keep your head down and wait for me to get in touch. Get to the... Blah, blah. They won't be able to track me if I'm... 8:30? Boy, you're not making all this up, are you? Are you crazy? Of course not. Let's get this mission over with. Come on. Be careful, though. They're okay? We're so close to getting it out of it all. You too. Mr. Bunny had 2 college-age sons, Harris and Tim, and a 2-year-old daughter with his new, much younger wife, Lisa Lacoste. The relation crisis began to spread when Banny was spotted multiple times in inappropriately private settings with his secretary. Oh, I knew it! Might be important for a case I'm working on. It's classified. Hello? Anyone home? CDI, open up! You are surrounded! Come out with your hands on your head! I don't think there's anybody. Shh! If you're not coming out, I'm opening the door on the count of 3. 1, 2. Everybody on your knees, hands on your heads! Coming in! Clear. Please stay in the corridor, everybody. I'll have a look around. Damn, that was intense. Found a key under the bedstand. The tag says apartment 9. Excuse me, Miss Grindle. Found this key here. Oh, really? Let me take a look. Apartment 9, huh? It's for an apartment in this building, but they changed the way the rooms are numbered. The tag belongs to the old system. My apartment used to be 4. The ones you searched for was number 5. There's a floor plan over there. Looks like the game is Boyd. He met a woman named Zora in this apartment here. I have parts of a recorded conversation between the two. I'm sending it to you now. Where'd you get that? Let's just say Miss Grindle is very interested in her neighborhood. From what I understand, the woman stole some data from an old man and gave it to the sniper. He is in turn going to hand it over to an unknown third party at Joros Plaza at 8:30. It's tagged. The network will bring it up as a leak. But that would mean it's highly confidential data from the government. It's the best reason I could think of, but maybe they're just being extra careful. Hey, I found a key to the apartment the woman's hiding in. It belongs to another unit in this building. Number on it, but they changed the way the rooms are numbered. Alright. Oh, fuck. Stabby sticks! Okay, so the one... So we're here, so it'd be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. The stairs are broken. It appears. It's at the harbor just past the train station.
I felt sorry for the old lady. Descending through the layers was easy these days if you didn't have one of the few jobs that still existed. Basic income wasn't enough for most people, even around here where living was relatively cheap. Although somehow our economy had never been more productive.
Ah! Hold on, I'll get you out of this. Is anyone here? What are you gonna do? Are you with her? My name is Neil Conrad. I'm with the CDI. Oh, thank fuck. Please, of course, here you go. Are you hurt? I don't think so. I'm just very sore. My wrists burn like fire. What's your name? I'm Leela. Alright, Leela. You're safe now. Let me call you a doctor. Alright, a medical team's on its way. Could you tell me what happened from the start? Yeah, okay, fuck. She was in here and she looked almost exactly like me. A woman was in here? And is this your apartment? Yeah. I tried to fight, but she was so incredibly strong. It was like looking in the mirror. Like, it looked like I had a twin. She must have had some surgery to look like me. When did this happen? I came home from a client 2, maybe 3 days ago. She was already in here. Like, I turned on the light and I saw myself sitting right over here. I barely had time to react. She jumped me so quickly. She must have had some augments or something. Any idea what this happened to you? Why would you try and impersonate you? I've been racking my brain along that. Cyborg twins! Is there anyone she might be trying to get close to? I don't think I know anyone important except for my clients, maybe. Your clients? I'm making money on the side as an escort agency. So I'm not a whore if that's what you're asking. I mostly just dress well and go to dinner parties. We only have high-profile customers. I'm a student, and it's a good way to pay the bills. Maybe she's trying to get close to one of your clients then. You think? I mean, it could be. I missed an appointment while I was tied up. I thought my boss would come looking for me, but nobody showed. Do you think she went to him? Oh no, what if she did something bad to him? You can testify I've been here all this time, right? Don't worry, you're not a suspect. Who was the client? A public official or something? I don't recall his name. He wanted me to spend a night at his place. My boss said he was a regular customer, but I've never met him. Do you have any more data on him? Name, address? It was all in my cell, but that woman took it. I see. Is there any other way to find the client's data? We might be onto something here. My boss at the Lotus Escort Agency has all of it. Oh, of course it's called Lotus. It's just around the corner. But don't leave me alone right now. What if she comes back? I'm staying here until reinforcements arrive. You won't be left alone. Knock, knock. Hey, Gary. Leela, this is my partner, Agent Long. Gary, could you keep an eye on Leela here for a minute? I need to follow a lead to her employer. I'll explain everything later, okay? Babysitting duty, huh? Alright, I guess. Nice to meet you, ma'am. Leela, how do I find the escort agency? Just go all the way up to the roof of this building. You'll end up on the next highest layer, take a right, and you can't miss it. Thank you. Oh, it scares me. Sir, closed. We are closed. I'm not a customer. Neil Conrad, City Yacht. Ah, good morning. That's a surprise. What leads you here? One of your employees, Leela? Leela, sweet girl. Nice and reliable. I found her tied up. Good lord, is she alright? A little shaken up, but she's fine. Who did this? It wasn't one of our clients, I hope. We don't know yet. However, I do have to look into one of your clients. The guy who booked her earlier this week? Could you give me his name and contact details? Oh, Mr. Conrad, I would love to help, really, but it's very important that we protect our client's privacy. I'm sure you understand. I can't risk my business like that. Please be reasonable. This is a serious matter. I have a proposition to make. I'm putting my business at risk by helping you, but you can help me make up for the damage. There's another issue. One of my employees has quit on me despite her contract running for a few more months.
He's going to have to become an escort to earn that information.
Right. I need a potty break. I'll be right back. Oh, look at this Benny Rico. He spins. He spins. He's so happy. He spins. is spinning for Sora. Ugh. I'm so thirsty. Good evening. Sorry for the intrusion. My name is Neil Conrad. I'm at the CDI. I'm looking for Sheila Nowak. Is she here? What do you want from her? I would like to tell her that myself. I won't just let some foreigner talk to my sister. Tell me what you want. I showed you my badge. I'm not some foreigner. I'm an agent of the state. If that Thompson guy sent you, you're wasting your time. Sheila won't go back to him. I'll make sure of that. It's all right, Anthony. Let me talk to him. I can handle myself. You won't go back to that scumbag. Don't let him intimidate you. Would you mind leaving us alone for a minute, Anthony? Sorry for my brother. He was just trying to help. Don't worry about it. So, what do you want from me? As your brother already assumed, Mr. Thompson from the Lotus Agency asked me to pay you a visit. Is that so? Tell me that you refuse to meet your contractual obligations, and you're trying to force me to go back? Why won't you work for him? If I go back inside and refuse to talk to you, I'll probably just try to sue you. Listen, I'm happy to help you if... I want to study space engineering, but I can't afford the fees. As a Drovian immigrant without a degree, it's hard to find a good job. That's why I've been working for him, but now I have all the money I need. She promised me a large amount of money if I canceled my appointments. It was so much I didn't have to go back to Thompson at all. You don't find that suspicious? No, I assumed some jealous partner was behind it. Wouldn't be the first time. If my parents catch wind of my plans to go to a non-Soviet university, they'll try everything to stop me. That's why I need to do it secretly. Antony helped me prepare everything without them noticing. My ship to Themis leaves tomorrow morning. Alright. I'll try to convince Thompson to leave you alone. Thank you so much. You wanted to know the name, right? His name is Liam Campbell. He lives in the center. Liam. Alright, do you know his exact address? 144 Ropont Avenue. I hope he's alright. He became kind of a friend. I'm pretty sure he's fine. Thank you for the... Good luck at university.
Liam Campbell. Liam fucking Campbell. It had taken a moment until it clicked because I never called him that. To me and the rest of my division, he was just...
Oh shit, we got an email from that guy.
That's who the woman had tried to get close to. The Director of National Security at the CDI. My boss. Now what? Should I follow the chain of command and tell Gary? The chief probably wasn't too keen on everybody finding out about his habit. Maybe I should talk to him first. Then again, it might be too important for the case to be kept secret.
Happy meal! Thank you for your happy meal. The happiest meals. Happy, happy, happy. Happy, happy, happy.
It's so cute. OMC is setting up his own Happy Meal shop.
Yes!
Delivering smiles.
He's waiting for your order, he wants to know what Happy Meal you want. Hey Gary, sorry about being short with you earlier. I had to follow an important lead. Was it worth it? It was. Let me fill you in. Apparently, the woman that tied up Leela had some procedure done to look very similar to her. I suspect she impersonated her to get close to a customer. The client is the old man the impersonator stole the data from. Excuse me. The customer originally booked a different girl, but someone paid her to cancel the appointment. I guess she's his go-to. He knows her too well, and he would have noticed it's not her. How they know he picked an alternative and not cancel altogether? Maybe that's what he did in the past. Like I said, he's a regular. And how did they know it would be Leela? I don't think they did. The sniper said something about the woman's new appearance. Maybe they changed her looks after the appointment had already been accepted. And it healed within a few days? That kind of tech is rare. But how is any of this connected to our case other than the perp talking to that woman? Still trying to wrap my head around that. It seems like an entirely different operation. It's our chief. His name, Liam Campbell, and his address is in the right area. I need to call headquarters immediately. Where did she meet him? 2 days ago, I think. Alright, listen up. Meet me back at HQ in half an hour. Let's go over the facts again and get ready to interview and hand over. I'll have Saito look into the owner of the hideout department. Let's start the rest later. Catching the sniper remains our top thing. Copy that. See you at headquarters.
As I was making my way back down through the maze of Matuna's living quarters, I tried to untangle the threads of the conspiracy before me. Every detail I uncovered seemed to open up a number of new questions. What exactly was the connection between the stolen data and Banny's murder? It felt like there was a bigger plan underneath, like we were just scratching the surface.
Good cop! Hey Neil, just want to remind you to check out the perp's boat. Right on the other side of the train station. Thanks for the reminder. Sir, may I ask what you're doing at Hatuna Harbor? Don't think I've seen you before. Good evening, sir. I'm Neil Conrad, CDI. Holy moly, that's unexpected. My name's Harry Truff. I'm with TSW. Can I help you? Can I have a look around the harbor? I'm looking for a boat that could be important for my case. I'm sorry, but only TSW allows club members to register members down at the pier. What about law enforcement? Right. You can tell me the idea of a specific boat you're investigating. I'll allow you help. Well, in that case, I'm looking for a boat named Berta. Its ID is 220190. You know a guy named Ed? I'm the CDI agent we spoke earlier. Didn't know. You asked me to help you with your old spot. I arranged it. You're good to come back. You what? Look, if you're making... No, I'm not. You can return next month. I paid for a year. I'll send you the contract. He cut the rope with a knife like it was butter. And those are big-ass ropes, I tell you. Tough as bones. Did you see what the man looked like? He was in a hurry to get away, but when he started speeding away, it fell off. It must have been a hat after all. Yeah. Or a wig. Whatever it was, he was bald underneath. Are you sure of that? Yeah, his head was polished like a bowling ball. Look, my eyes aren't what they used to be, and neither is my memory. That's alright. Guy shaved his beard off. Man, I can't believe this guy's description changed so quickly. Like, goodness. The bartender from Sakura? Listen, I want to thank you for not telling anyone what I did. You're not going to snitch on me later, are you? Nah, you're good. I don't think you knew what you were doing. I didn't know, I promise. Thank you. Listen, I remembered something that might be helpful. The guest director, that Diaz guy, he had a bruise on his arm. I saw it when he was on his way to the van. His instrument fell down, he rushed to pick it up, and he suddenly put his hand on his head. He had a nasty cut between his wrist and elbow. It looked fresh. Find your match! Morning, Conrad. Is it morning? Hey, Sato. Chief wanted to 2 special guests. The CEOs of Millix and Dyson Enterprises. The only way I want to see mining for that to be accurate. Holy shit. Wish someone had told me earlier. I'm not exactly prepared for this. I'm Agent Neil Conrad. Good morning, Mr. Conrad. Abbott Dyson. Dyson Enterprises. Morning, Dan Kim. Millix. Sorry to keep you waiting. Let's get right to the point. I have a busy day ahead of me. Yes. Of course. Two of you had dinner with Mr. Bunny last night, correct? We were just told it's terrible. It's a tragedy. Our upcoming negotiations with Banny were of utmost importance to our relationship with Drovia. Not that you had any real interest in negotiating. What are you implying? I'm not implying anything. I'm saying very clearly that you only stand to gain from this tragedy. With Banny dead, any real hope for Drovian independence goes out the window, which means we maintain the status quo where you already have what you want. That's preposterous! Was I or was I not at the negotiating table? If everything had been a hunky-dory, I would have stayed on Milan. That doesn't change the fact that the only ones who will suffer from this will once again be the Drovian people. Oh, come on, as if you give a damn about the Drovian people. The only aspect of Drovian independence you care about is your prospect of selling Telanium to whoever you want. Okay, you're competitors. It's a difficult situation. I get it. I'm mostly interested in last night. Let me think. You seem paranoid? Look at all those data sperm. Oh my god, can you imagine if our phones lit up like that and shot little data sperm whenever we had to email each other? Good god. There'd be no hiding who you're texting. Oh my god. Where is the chief at? Ugh. I read your lips and phrases, scanning for information. Sirens know about every route and horizon. Now I know how to get back to my island. Where's the chief at? Alright, chief. Tell me, why were you sleeping with younger women? Morning, chief. Our suspect goes by Diaz. His real name seems to be Boyd. He's still at large. He shot Bunny at around 1:39 this morning from the top floor of Sakura Hotel. Shortly after that, he was picked up by an unknown accomplice who dropped him off at the lower layers. That's when he switched to a stolen boat as his second getaway vehicle. He docked it at Matuna Harbor, where his ID was picked up nearby at a train station. He then paid a woman called Zora a visit. She seems to be involved in another scheme that might be linked to our case. Earlier this week, she attacked and tied up an escort girl named Leela Clark to temporarily assume her identity. She went to see an important client and stole some data. The sniper convinced her to give him some stick containing the data. He will pass it on to an unknown third party at Joris Plaza at 8:30. The operation will be overseen by Agent Kumar, head of the response team. Conrad and I will be watching from the sidelines, ready to go if needed. Careful not to endanger civilians. We're not sure if he lied to her to get the stick. If so, it's all possible he's not planning to take it to a handover at all. Alright then, Conrad, go ahead and submit that sheet on what the sniper looks like. Take your time, go over all the logs and evidence again. Life for uppers, well, not to say it's easy. The study has also shown that the increasing disparities in CEO pay to workers pay 400 to 1 average percentage of income that goes to rent, 40% and other metrics affect virtually all parts of society. Uh-huh. Mine's like 60%. I know it's bold, cut art, and shaved. Bald, cut arm, shaved. Okay, you guys are seeing it right now. Okay. Submit. Submit. Keep Gara pure. T minus 90 seconds. Damn, it's more crowd out there than I expected. I don't think our snipers would get a clear shot. Entrance A, nothing yet. Let's hope we don't need them. Did I ever tell you the story of how I joined the CDI? Yeah, you saved Mayor Glover's life when he was still a policeman. Imagine Entrance A will follow up. So they me a job at CDI. Shit, I was so nervous when the chief invited me for an interview. Walked up to a woman and child, they were talking. Then they got me that nervous again, the 15 years until today. Suspect from Entrance C joined by an obese man. Unit Alpha, you're up, pressed by the... I always wanted to join the CDI, and it seemed like that ship had sailed already. Copy that. And here I am, because I've always been on the side of justice. And that's why we're gonna get through this as well. Sitting north of the fountain. Good thing it's kind of good people, huh? Target bears similarity to description. Alpha, take a left. Don't say the road is paved with good intentions. That's bogus. Make a stop right there. Tie your shoes. Oh, so that one's bogus. It's baffling to me after 15 years in this job, you still believe in some sort of cosmic Jesus. Justice. They're shaking hands, very likely to be the accomplice. Alright, Beta, move in, make the arrest. Look at the suspected accomplice, be discreet. Don't make more noise than you need to. Think they noticed you. Big guy's getting up. You spooked them. Get a move on. Other guy's getting up and reaching his pocket. Watch out! Gun!
GTG, love you.
I love you, PT! I'll see you in stream soon!
Love you, Peachy. See you soon. Add red clock.
We got them. I was gonna make the arrest when the big guy jumped out of his chair. He started to make a run for it, and the other one pulled a gun on me. Luckily, I was already close enough to grab it. I think nobody got hurt. Excellent work. Did any other people running away strike you as suspicious? No, everybody only started moving when the gun discharged. Good. Let's bring them and see what they have to say. See, Conrad? Good things come to good people. Oof. That was intense!
Once the adrenaline had worn off, the uncomfortable train seat and glaring sunlight were the only things stopping me from falling asleep. My implants had been injecting me with a substance keeping me alert and focused all night, and now I came crashing down hard. The confrontation at Joris Plaza had been hairier than expected, but catching the sniper and his associate was a huge win. I wondered if this was the beginning of the end of the case, or just its beginning. I finally got up at my stop and left the train, only to suddenly wake up in my seat again and realize it had been a dream. I decided to stand next to the door for the rest of the ride.
I've had that happen. Oh my god. Yesterday, I thought I was late for work. Like, I had woken up, checked my cell phone, and the alarm, the clock said 10:45. Right? Like,
A cool breeze
like I'd missed my
cut into
alarm.
the train cart and through the haze of fatigue when the doors opened. I considered visiting Kat, suddenly feeling an urge to inhale the woody, slightly dusty air in our old apartment. Kat had filled it with what she affectionately called real things. She loved leather, cloth, paper, and plants, and hated the clean metallic surfaces at my apartment. Sometimes I did too.
And then I checked the internet and it said it was 10:09, which meant I had some time to still get to work. But I'm like, well, which is it? Is it 10:09 or 10:45? And then I checked my phone again and it said it's fun time. I'm like, what the fuck is fun time? Then I checked my internet and it's like, it's fun time. I'm like, it's not fun time. What time is it? And then I woke up and I realized it was 9:05. I had woken up 45 minutes before my alarm. I'm like, fuck it, I'm getting up. Hey, wait a minute, huh? I know you. You're the guy who came to our flat yesterday. You told that scumbag to leave my sister alone. I did. That was nice of you, man. Didn't think you upwards would help out a summit. She left this morning, chasing her dream. Glad I could help. I have to get home now. Have a nice day. Sure. But Bolotna's blessings, man. Thanks, you too. Let's go visit our daughter. Catherine. Oh, hi, Neil. What are you doing here? Just want to say hello to Laura. Really, who are you? It's nice to see you too, Catherine. I'm just surprised. Laura's still asleep upstairs. I wouldn't wake her up if I were you. Late riser, just like her mom. More like every teenager ever. Fair enough. You want coffee? No, thanks. I'm actually headed to bed. Just coming back from work. It's been a long night. Oh, that's rough. Wait. You didn't have anything to do with that shootout that's all over the news right now, did you? Actually, I did. But it was practically over by the time I got there. Oh my god, are you okay? They wouldn't have let me go if I'd caught a bullet. You don't say. I mean, are you emotionally okay? Was I ever? Okay, I get it. You don't want to talk about it. No, it's fine. Sorry. I'm okay. Thanks for asking. What was that whole thing about? Nobody seems to know yet. He was killed last night. The shootout this morning was confronting a suspect. Oh, tell me you're joking. I'm not. I don't know much more right now. It's an ongoing investigation. You can't talk to anyone else about it, okay? Of course. Shit, Neil. What if Drovia retaliates? I mean, I understand why they want their independence and all, but I mean, if our investigation goes well, we'll have some results soon that will help de-escalate the situation. You're not blaming yourself and your unit for this, are you? I'm sure you did everything to protect Banny. There's always a remaining risk. That's just how it is. Neil, I'm so sorry. I've really got to go. I have to catch the next train if I don't want to be late for work. But if you want, you can stick around until Laura wakes up. We both know that's not going to happen for another hour. True. Well, you can stop by later if you want. I gotta run now. Hold on, one more thing. Laura wants to go to a party at one of her classmates' place tonight. I'm not sure if I should let her. She's only 14. But I feel like she has a hard time connecting with her peers, so this could be a good thing. What do you think? Let her go. Laura's very mature for her age. I'm sure she can take care of herself. Yeah, you're probably right. I shouldn't be so anxious. See you, Neil. Please don't get yourself shot.
got into the elevator and leaned against a wall. I was so tired in that moment that my reflex of emotional repression whenever I saw Kat didn't seem to work anymore. It hit me with an unusual clarity that, even a decade after it had ended, I hadn't ever fully let go of her. I wasn't sure what to make of it, whether to be happy or to finally push myself to it. I concluded that I would probably just go back to repressing it altogether. Waking up in the early evening was disorienting. I sat up on my bed and allowed the memories from the previous night to pour back in. Banny's body, the hotel, Lila, the shootout. I tried to put it all in an order that made sense and got on my way back to work. A hint of the good mood that had overcome me outside of the villa returned. Once again, it stemmed from what had made me join the CDI many years ago. The feeling of doing something instead of taking a back seat and waiting for death. There was a time when a lack of purpose threatened to consume me, lurking underneath meaningless daily routines and self-doubt sabotaging everything I did. Walking among the people outside, I felt even more alienated than usual. It was like they lived in another reality. Many were just getting out of work, looking to do some shopping, meet a friend, have a drink. Maybe I would find my way back to that reality one day. I wanted to, yet at the same time hated the thought of it.
Uh-oh. Hello, fellow citizens. We are the liberators, defenders of progression, blah, blah. The values of integral to our society for centuries. But lately they've come increasingly under threat. Religious radicals calling themselves for the Soviet Front are aiming to establish a theocratic government on Drovia. The Soviet faith is based on superstition and rejects science, to the point where it endangers the lives of everyone under its thumb. We all saw for decades ago today what happens, 4 decades ago, when a Soviet state is left to its own devices. We can't let history repeat itself. We demand President Robertson end this madness now. Put a stop to all independence talks and reinstate full Garian rule. We remove the radical Soviet Joseph Banny to get it started. If you do not start implementing measures to meet our demands, More Soviet lives will be spent to protect our collective future. The Soviet population on Gara will be taken hostage. Until the Garian population on Dravia is guaranteed its freedom. We must stand up for them if our government won't. Or wait our next move within 48 hours. It won't be as silent as the first one. Conrad, did you see that? Yeah. It was all on screens across the city. Come to headquarters immediately. Oh, damn. Gary, what are you doing out here? Thinking? Strange how the city looks the same as always, as if nothing happened. That's a good thing, right? Fucking Liberators, ridiculous name. From whom are they liberating us? From a handful of superstitious lowers? Pathetic bullshit. Every single institution on this planet upholds the freedom of our people and their values. It's not like we're letting some religious fanatics take over the solar system. And somehow, we didn't know anything about these fuckers before everyone else. One more thing we missed. At least we booked the sniper and an associate. They're both being interrogated downstairs. So far, they're not very cooperative. Do we at least know who they are? We scanned them. The sniper's a complete ghost. He got a fake ID right before he checked into the hotel. The other guy's a businessman from Drovia. His name is Abraham Gonzalez. He's the CEO of a company called Power Up. They manufacture Telenium-based batteries. Both the guy and his company seem harmless. No criminal record. The most important one is the two douchebags in our basement. Imagine having to download your news. I think this is a good spot to take a break. Ugh, my throat already hurts. So let's read Peachy!
D. Please rest.
Thank y'all for hanging out today. We'll come back later. I just need a nap.
Love you.
I love you. I'll see you guys later. Maybe after dinner time.